Greetings, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to XM Professional Tech. Today I want to share a powerful story of faith, courage, and God's unfailing strength. This is the story of David and Goliath from the Bible. It's a reminder that with God on our side, no obstacle is too great. The story takes place in the Valley of Elah, where the Israelites were at war with the Philistines. The Philistines had a champion, Goliath, a giant of a man who stood over 9 feet tall. His armor alone weighed as much as a person, and his spear was like a weaver's beam. For 40 days, Goliath taunted the Israelites, challenging them to send someone to fight him. Fear gripped the Israelite army. No one dared to face him. But then came David, a young shepherd boy who had been sent by his father to deliver food to his brothers in the army. When David heard Goliath's insults against God and his people, he was deeply troubled. He couldn't understand why no one had stepped up to defend God's name. David said to King Saul, "Let no one lose heart on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him." Saul hesitated, reminding David that he was just a boy. But David told the king about how God had delivered him from lions and bears while protecting his sheep. He declared, "The Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will deliver me from the hand of this Philistine." David refused Saul's heavy armor and instead took his staff, a sling, and 5 smooth stones from a nearby brook. Armed with nothing but his faith and a sling, he approached Goliath. Goliath laughed at David and cursed him, but David stood firm. He declared, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands." As Goliath moved closer, David ran towards him. He reached into his bag, took out a stone, and slung it with all his might. The stone struck Goliath on the forehead, and the giant fell face down to the ground. With Goliath defeated, David ran up, took Goliath's own sword, and cut off his head. The Philistines, seeing their champion dead, fled in fear, and the Israelites pursued them, claiming victory. David's courage and faith inspired the entire nation. This story teaches us that no matter how big the challenge or how small we may feel, God is always with us. Like David, we must put our trust in the Lord and step forward in faith. Remember, God uses the humble to achieve great things. Thank you for watching. Stay encouraged and always trust in God's power to fight your battles. See you next time.